afternoon, Bluebirds.
Good afternoon, Bluebirds.
Good afternoon, Bluebirds.
Good afternoon, Bluebirds. I'm Lillian with Rowan delivering your announcements.
Happy birthday to Isabella Jacob, Levi Lukenhoff, and Bars Wagner.
Drama Club signups are now closed. Thank you to everyone who filled out the form. If you signed up, please check for a Schoology message from Mrs. Campschmidt. This will have instructions for our first meeting this coming Tuesday, September 14th at 3 o'clock in the Black Box Theater at Highlands High School.
There will be a supplemental tryout for anyone who wants to try out for the HMS cheer team. The following times and locations are mandatory for anyone trying out. Remember, a current KHSAA physical is always required to participate.
There is a cheer clinic tonight, Thursday, September 9th, from 7 to 8 in the Field House.
Tryouts will be this Friday, September 10th from 5 to 6 in the Fitness Center.
Fish Tank Club will be meeting this Friday, September 10th at 2:50 in room 206. This meeting will last 1 hour.
In September of 2001, Highlands Middle School opened its doors for the first time. This year we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of Highlands Middle School. Let's take a look at the history.
You know that school we go to? Yeah, Highlands Middle School. What even is the history of Highlands Middle School? Well, I'll explain the history. This is all the information I found when researching for Highlands Middle School. Here we go. To learn about Highlands history, we asked Miss Cochran.
So we opened this building in 2001.
Pause right there. Let's go back even further, to the 19th century. There we go. We started in 1850 at two small one-room schoolhouses, Mount Vernon School and Union School. Mount Vernon was located by Moyer and Union by St. Stephen's Graveyard. In the middle of Fort Thomas was the City Building. It was a beautiful building located where the City Building is now. In 1885, this was Highlands Central School. In 1888, the Central School was Highlands High School. Then looking to expand in the late 19th century, Inverness School by St. Catherine's was built. In 1915, HHS was built in the place of where HMS is now. The school operated as a high school and middle school until 1962 on a cold, snowy night when the school burnt down. No one was hurt. The school had been rebuilt, but this time the Highlands Junior High took its place where HHS was. The new HHS was built in its current location. The students attending the school at the time had to school in the nearby Methodist Church and First Baptist Church. That brings us to the 2001 renovations.
But the whole plan started years before that. So I came here in 96, 97 school year. And even that year is where this plan was creating, this idea of having a middle school. So they were looking at hiring some people who were certified, in the middle school area. We broke ground, huge ceremony, broke ground in front of the high school. We had all the students, all the kids were outside in the celebration. And then we officially moved in September of 2001. One of the biggest things about that year was, for a lot of you guys you don't remember, but have heard about it, September 11th. We were been in the building for 1 week at that time. So then we had one TV in the entire building. It was a little old black and white. At the time that Mr. Wisman had, he was assistant principal here. And as we were doing our plan, we were going down and watching what was going on.
Hard to believe this school is 20 years old.
For lunch tomorrow, we will be having chicken fettuccine alfredo or beef ravioli, garlic bread, steamed broccoli, and fruit.
And now for today's quote of the day. Today's quote is, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Have a great rest of the day, Bluebirds.
Good afternoon, Bluebirds.
Good afternoon, Bluebird.
Good afternoon, Bluebirds.